Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page about common sense. I try to keep it down, nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. It's a big over 10 minutes is very, 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 very important. And not important that liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. These videos are not pertaining to the masses of asses. So this video is going to be pertaining to why pretty people are fucked. What did I just say? I don't consider myself pretty. I'm not an 8, 9, or 10. But I'm just below. I'm a 7. Okay, I know my number. Okay, from a scale for guys, the scale is completely different. And if you want to find out what your number is, check out my past video about fall for your type and what is your numbers. It's down there. But since people don't know, since most likely women don't know their number, okay, until they're opened up, okay, you know, and they take off that clown makeup shit, okay, most pretty people are fucked in the overall end, okay. Let me explain here. When I was younger, I always saw that pretty people had a disadvantage when it comes down to relationships. And I would talk to guys who were above my pay grade. They were I would talk to guys, no homo here. And I'll say, they would be taller than me and they'll be looking attractive. And I'll say some shit like, yada, 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 your girl is a whore, okay? Some shit, your mother was a whore too, okay? You know, he probably would kick my ass, but I didn't say it like that. But I was saying it in a more joker and gesturing fashion to where it would not be, he would take offense to it. Because I don't talk like that. I don't talk disrespectful, okay? I'm like, hey, you know, my mama was a whore. Everybody was, so, you know how you can joke around? And he was like, yeah, like laughing. And he's highly attractive, but he talked with arrogance, so I didn't like some about him. So I just got a piece of his psychology and used dark psychology. And I told him, how's your girl going? Because I didn't like his arrogance. I don't like guys who speak with arrogance. I don't have arrogance. Okay, I don't have arrogance. It may seem like it, but I'm not. I'm just a joking around, lighthearted, jovial individual, happy-go-lucky, okay, you know. But when people are really arrogant, they're narcissistic. Okay, and a lot of times when I talk to pretty boy fuck boys, I'm talking about both sides of the fence here. Keep up with me. They're fucked because this is what I learned, and you can do the research yourself. The more prettier a person is, the more bigger their dick is and shit, the more what they have. The more ignorance. The more likely they're not going to risk their life. The more bigger their dick is and shit, the more STDs they have. And again, as I said before, 9 times out of 10, if it's a male, he's gonna think his dick is gold. He's gonna be thinking it's gold, so he's gonna have a golden dick. That's right. He's gonna have like the Midas touch. And a lot of women, 80% of the women, they gravitate towards these pretty boy fucks. When I was younger, I always thought, okay, I'm glad I'm not super pretty, okay? I should be fucking blessed. Oh. Because I've talked to a couple guys who was actually nice and who are way more attractive than me. And I actually literally felt the person's pain and suffering when he talked to me. I remember I was in Johnson C. Smith University, and I talked to a couple of those guys who were like 8s. Okay, I'm not saying 9s or 10s. These motherfuckers are 8s. And I'm like, these guys be telling me their life story about this guy's feet was stinking though, but other than that, it's not about his feet, okay? And I had a conversation with him and many other guys who are just 8s, 9s, and 10s. And he said, this girl played the shit out of me. I said that because you're soft, okay? Your personality is soft. And he was really fucking soft. Like, yo, I want you to get girls too, man. We was walking down the street. He was super attractive, 8. And I'm just attractive, okay, 7, okay? I'm like walking down, I'm a soldier. When I walk different. I do not walk like everybody else. People see me as have a strange type of walk, okay? And so he has a normal walk like every guy would do, okay? I don't walk crooked or anything. It's just that there's some energy about me you don't want to fuck with. And you laugh, that'll be your last laugh, okay? But other than that, I ain't got nothing to say about that. No threats intended, okay? Go ahead and laugh, have fun. Everybody has a strange walk. And so he would learn things from me, and I would tell him and say, hey, you know, you're not supposed to be focused on one female. That's your first strike. Number 2, you're not supposed to be nice to women who are, you know, you give them materialism. We're living in America. And I was thinking the same way ever since I'm talking to guys all my life. I talk to guys in my inbox. Guys send me Kevin Samuels videos, and I'm like, make me popular. Give me my money so I can make me a studio. I'll definitely be more popular than he would. He became popular in one video. I'm not jealous. I don't hate on hustle. I don't hate on nobody hustle. But what I learned here is that he had so many STDs too, that I was like, damn, okay. Guys like that who are huge schlongs, okay, are usually not very bright up there. P. Diddy, okay, Tupac, all these pretty people think they're pretty and shit. The dirty women gravitate towards them, so they don't have problems with getting those dirty females. I've seen this one guy. Let me tell you, when I was in North Carolina, I seen this one guy who was highly attractive. He was a 9. And he said all his life he always thought about his virginity as sacred. I was like, yo, this dude's popping bottles and shit way before popping bottles ever came out. This came out 1995, motherfuckers. In North Carolina, go into the club and I see this dude having his dick sucked in secret or in the open. Now, mind you, this is a public place. Nobody go in that corner because this motherfucker's wealthy. He got guys with guns and shit like that. I don't know what was going on, but I walked over there and I said, hey, how you been? I have a question for you. And he said, yeah, what's up, shorty? What's up, Gordon? Because I was short, and I was like, hey, how you get these girls to do these nasty things to you in broad public? He said, what? He said, simple. You go overseas. They can't speak English. I was like, yo, yeah. So I learned from an alpha dog. He said that you don't need to hear what a woman has to say in so many words. And even before that, I remember I was crying because my locker got burnt and shit, and I wasn't getting no pussy. And I would walk down the halls with 2 women at the same time because of my mouthpiece. And this one guy told me, why are you crying when you're usually in the library? This one, he was the devil. He walked in the hallway and told me, just get your shit together, get your monies right, and travel overseas. You're looking for an delusion, like most people are in. And I consider him a pimp because this motherfucker always had women on the side. He was taller than me, way taller than me. I learned something from him. And this is before I came to Pennsylvania. Okay? No. I was in Pennsylvania when I learned that from him. Okay? But before that, I learned from pimps. So for everything that happened to me in my life, when I was in New York, I learned the most from the pimps. And then I learned it again when I came to Pennsylvania. And then I learned it again when I was in North Carolina. Okay? So from New York to Pennsylvania to North Carolina, because I went to college for John C. Smith University. Okay? So I learned some things about pretty boys. They had to give me some knowledge. And they told me these things. So I said, okay, I'm going to start charging women to the game. And you guys have to start doing the same. And as I said before, if you like my info, you know how to donate. You know how to sign up for my Patreon. You know how to come into my box indirectly. Right now, I'm on a mask page because I've been banned for Facebook off of Facebook for at least about fucking 10 more days. Okay, 12 more days because I said something to a snowman. Okay, and he decided to say something. When you call me a liar, that's an offense. That's a disrespect. You don't know who I am. So I just call you something back. And we go back and forth. You're on the internet, so I ain't even worried about you chasing after me because I'm in a psych ward, okay? This is my psych ward right here. But other than that, that's all I really got to say, you guys. Pretty people are fucked. And women who look pretty are nearly not pretty, okay? They take off the makeup and they're completely charades. It's charades. They play in the game. It's a superficial game, okay? And you go overseas, you do what you're supposed to do. Pretty people are fucked, especially guys who are most likely beta alphas, who are simps. The beta alpha simps, they're everywhere. You can't stop it. It's just Lilith is winning. The Jezebel spirit has taken over the whole fucking world. But not in the Far East, okay? Not in Africa. So we still got a lot of powerful black men, okay, in Africa saying, okay, shit like, okay, why would I give her any money when she's not a virgin anymore? Shit like that. That's going on in Africa, okay? The true African kings or niggas, Ethiopian king, do not sleep with used vaginas. And they will have many women. So y'all gotta start opening up yourselves. If you're black, kudos. Start doing some research over there. And if you're white, take it back to polygyny. Teach the white liberals about polygyny and let nobody tread on you. You can do what the fuck you want, right? Because I know some crackers too, and snowmen, and also pedophiles from UK and shit, all galore in fucking Canada. I've been talking so long, but I'm not tired. Okay, I'm on a basketball court. I beat those little 19-year-olds' asses, and I'm 47. Okay, but I digress here. So I hope you learned something, you guys. If you're a pretty boy, you better start reinvesting that money, if you do have money, into the right sources to help other guys so they won't fall into the trappings that you have fell into because you got genital warts, okay, or fucking gonorrhea or fucking chlamydia. Because I never had those things. I lost my virginity when I was 31. So help the average guy. Help the average guy out so they can start their own shit. And then when they make it for free of charge, tell them to make sure you invest in other guys. Because you made it, because you have donated to the right cause. There you go. And that's a noble deed. Because if you're attractive, women will flock over you because of that beauty. And that is something I don't want. I don't want females just to like me because I'm fucking fine, okay? And I hear it all the time with the females I used to talk to. Oh, he's just so fine. I'm like, I never talk about my wife. I don't talk to females who are super attractive. I talk to my number. My number is like 7 or 6. Once she hits above, I don't even trust her. I don't even fall in love. That's like cut off right there. You are more attracted to me, bitch. Okay? I've drawn a picture. I've seen a picture of myself drawn in a female perspective, and I look attractive. It's even with my bald head. Okay? I look attractive with my eyelashes and shit. So I wish if I can fuck myself, I would, because I love myself. Not because I'm narcissistic either. It's just that my brain capacity and me being a sapiosexual turns me on the most. And I'm talking to myself. I'm already talking to myself right now and shit, with the Holy Ghost and the Spirit. Thinking about if I had 4 voices. My voice, the external voices, which I really know is more than 4 voices. It's actually fucking 5. And there's me and 3 others. And the rest of them, I can't hear shit. But then we have people who have more voices than just 3. I just hear 3. Socrates, the Dark One, and the fucking Jesus type. Okay, and they talk to me all the time about what should go on, prophecies and all. I ain't gotta worry about shit. They tell me, and even the Dark One tells me some bullshit, and I can't do that shit. You think I don't have that karma on my hands? Okay, I want to be the Ghost Rider, motherfucker. I can't be killing people and shit. That's one of my dark dreams. I'll be more like a fucking the most sinister fucking Doctor Doom. Shit, because he has succeeded in the comic book universe. He actually had a utopia that he created, but he had to sacrifice his fucking wife, and of course, the white tiger gave him the path. It was a very bad path, but it worked in the overall end. I know about Doctor Doom, okay, but even Lexington, okay, Superman, okay, and the dark side of Batman. That's me, motherfuckers. That's me. But that's all I really wanted to say about you guys who are on that. You are naturally born that way. Okay, it's harder for you guys. Definitely harder. I know. Just be patient and help out one another, especially the average guys, because they even have it harder. But you women who actually are listening to me, okay, take off the makeup. Okay, start learning what men like to do, and you'll be okay. And start believing in polygyny. And if you're not a virgin, I don't know what to say. It's a lot of money, okay? You got to pay them a lot of money. I'm sorry, man. But I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not Joe Peter, man. Have a nice day, motherfuckers. Peace.